Julie Bates. I am the co-regional lead for the Learning Disability and Autism programme for NHS England. From a personal point of view, I've been aware of health inequalities for a long time. I'm a learning disability nurse and I've worked for over 30 years in practice. But what really comes home today to me is the fact that actually we're still talking about some things that we've been saying that we're going to improve for a long time. And we need to start to see some impact and some outcomes and some real actions being taken to address those issues, rather than that we'll have another investigation that actually will mean that once again we're learning the same lessons. I think the big thing for me is about making sure that people with a learning disability and autistic people are really listened to, and hopefully that every meeting, every event, anywhere I go to, that I'll be promoting that and sharing the learning from today with a range of different colleagues across a range of different work streams, so that everybody hears that voice.
I'm Susie Fothergill. I'm from Inclusion North. We needed to have the meeting so that we can discuss what needs to happen with everything going on at the minute. So we need to know where we stand, and one of the good things that people are working together. There's a lot of things we don't see, what people do, but there is a lot of people working together, so that's good. I'm going to stand my ground, and I'm going to make sure that when I started this job, I'm going to finish it. I'm going to make sure that people's lives are safe before I go.
I'm Harry Harrison. I'm Inclusion Director for People First Independent Advocacy based in Carlisle, in Cumbria. I would say a lot of my learning has been consolidated today. I had an understanding of the gaps and the issues that people with a learning disability and autism experienced, and this has just reinforced that those gaps are there, they're getting wider, and if we don't do something about it, it's only going to get worse. One thing I'd like to do is highlight or identify the numbers of people with a learning disability and autism who aren't on a GP register. 2% of the population in any particular area are thought to have a learning disability. In North Cumbria, we only have a few thousand people that are identified. So where are the other people with a learning disability and with autism? We need to identify those people, because they could be people that are suffering from over-medication, under-medication, not getting access to health services in an effective way, and therefore limiting their life expectancy.
So I'm Victoria Burns, I'm a GP, and I'm the lead for learning disabilities within my practice. It galvanises it, I think, a little bit to try and take some of the stuff away and try and change what you can. But it's quite a daunting thing, I think, to try and think how much needs to be changed. And even with all these people in the room who are so engaged and so clearly passionate about it, we're still having the same conversations, which is a bit distressing. Simple things that we can change straight up. I think I need to share a lot more messages within my immediate team to try and equalise access, just as a starting point. I think that's where I would start with. I've learned about the existence of some organisations which I've never even heard of that operate within my area that I can now refer into, so yeah, definitely.
I'm Dawn Flockman from Stop People Die Too Young with a Learning Disability and Autistic People, and I found today very interesting because I didn't know what I would expect. I thought I would be bored, but I was really focusing on listening to their stories. They're talking about passports, and it's a good thing putting it on the system, because I had my knee operation in December and they didn't give my passport back, so I haven't got a passport no more. So it's good to be put on the system and then it's flagged up.
David Purdue, I'm the Executive Chief Nurse for the North East North Cumbria Integrated Care Board. So as the lead in the ICB for LeDeR, today's been truly inspirational in terms of the work that the third sector organisations who support us, both in the North East and North Cumbria, the work they've done in terms of co-production. They are some of the most powerful videos I've ever seen. So in terms of takeaway messages for me, I think it's harnessing the kind of the drive and passion in the room to do things differently, and to use the information that we gather today from all the different feedbacks that we then inform our strategy in the ICB, especially around tackling health inequalities for people with learning disabilities and people with autism. I've learnt how we need to harness that expertise by experience much greater than we do, and offer them a much better format and governance structure that their voices really are heard and make a difference.
His name's Philip from Sunderland People First. How about just keep fighting like we are? He won't give up. As long as he's alive. You keep on fighting.
My name is Gavin Barr. I've had talking, now it's see some action.
I pledge to continue to be an advocate for the people I support.
I pledge I will ensure that the people we support have the opportunity to live the life they want to live.
I pledge to continue to highlight the health inequalities of people with a learning disability and autistic people.
I pledge to support services to work collaboratively with experts with lived experience.
I pledge to think about how we can share good practice and learn from people with lived experience.
I pledge to keep promoting the needs of patients, ensuring everyone has reasonable adjustments and that everyone is treated equally.
I pledge I will campaign for and facilitate change.
I pledge I will ensure that the people we support have the opportunity to live the life they want to live.